abundant day, evening, and or afternoon, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well today or in great spirits. Okay. Keep in mind that everything from this message may or may not resonate with you. So take the parts that do and leave the parts that don't. Okay. Anything that y'all need from me will be listed below in the description box. I'm being called. Excuse me. See what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm being called to put this message out. Go ahead and put this message out. Hold on just for 1 second. Okay. So I am back. So I'm being called to put this message out. Okay. I don't know who this message is going to be for, but I kind of know halfway what it's in regards to. Okay. Spirit is telling me to go ahead and put this message out. So it must be urgent, but I kind of feel like the urgency is not your timing. The urgency is these courts' timing. Okay. Something could be significant about the letter H, the name Henry. Okay. This could be a name, first, middle, or last. This could also be a county. All right. Whatever's going on in this energy, there is some deceitfulness, some betrayal taking place. Okay. And somebody doesn't know that you know. Okay. I feel like they could be watching you, especially if you have a social media. People are watching your channel because they're trying to figure out what's going on. But what they need to worry about is, Spirit is telling me, the person that is calling, howling wolf. Okay. So you have an individual who could be crying wolf, have fake false tears of some sort. All right. I'm just clearing the energy with the sage, just so y'all know, calling the ancestors, which I don't really have to because they always with me, baby. And that's why I'm here now. It's something that you need to know. Okay. I kind of feel like you kind of feel this energy, know what's going on. Okay. They have completely underestimated you when it comes down to what you know, your knowledge. Okay. What you've been called to do when it comes to your spirituality allows you to be able to see certain things, whether you want to see them or not. Okay. It's a lot of false accusations and assumptions being made as well. All right. So we're just going to get into it. I don't believe I have the initials up here with me. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. But I want to see what signs are involved in this, because there's a lot going on. Okay. It's almost like somebody has a record and they want you to have one too. Okay. So this could be an individual who has a long list of check-offs when it comes to their background. Okay. Somebody could be between the ages of 20 and 30. Okay. Is what Spirit is saying. What are the signs involved in this message, Spirit? Okay. Somebody could be a Virgo. Somebody could be a Leo. Okay. Who's involved in this situation? A Capricorn. Can I get a few more? A Gemini and an Aries. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we got Pisces and we got Sagittarius. Okay. So this is the surrounding energy. So the Sagittarius and the Pisces could be being brought in. They could have had false accusations made against them when it comes down to some type of case. Okay. I feel like whoever y'all looking for, y'all looking in the wrong direction. You need to be looking at this Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, or Aries in regards to what's really going on. You need to pull their backgrounds. Okay. Because it just don't make sense. And it's just like, it's almost like make something make sense is what I'm getting. Okay. And I kind of feel like they could be having it looking like to where this Sagittarius or this Pisces has done something. But that is not the case. Okay. There's more than one person involved. Okay. And there's more than one incident that has occurred with the individual who is making the false assumptions and accusations. Yeah. Y'all didn't think I saw that, huh? Yeah, somebody's in hermit mode. They're doing introspection, but I also feel like somebody is spying. It's definitely giving off spy energy. I just saw the hermit. Okay. And somebody could be coming in making false accusations against you doing something, not knowing that your spirit team 10 steps ahead of them. All right. So what's going on when it comes to this situation? Tell me more. First of all, let's see what's really going on with this when it comes to, I want to pull from here because I want to know like what are they being accused of, or like what are these people planning on doing? It's almost like when you're looking for something, some type of information is just going to be right there, right in front of you. Whatever this is, the information is going to be like right directly connected to you, and spirit is going to show you. You're going to get this download, a premonition, a vision. Okay. So what's going on when it comes to this message? Wasted time. Exactly. So I guess there's going to be a court that finds out that they've wasted time when it comes to locking somebody up. Okay, and that this person is here to waste time. Something about AT&T could be significant. That could be somebody's phone carrier, yours or theirs. Okay, we have without actively using time to learn and grow or pursue your goals. You may find yourself stuck in the same place. Okay, lacking progress or advancement. Like I said, if somebody don't want you to make it, somebody don't want you to have something, somebody wants to slow you down. I'm definitely picking up on this. Okay, it says in various areas of your life, minimize distractions such as social media, email notifications, or unnecessary interruptions by setting boundaries and establishing dedicated time blocks to focus on work. So whoever you are, I feel like this is what they want you to do. They want you to be off track. They want you to fear. They want to pump something in you because of whatever this is that this person has said. But this person tells nothing but lies. Something could be significant about the number 19. Okay, this could have occurred when you were 19. This situation could be happening now. I feel like a lot of you guys, this could be happening now, or this was happening. This could be confirmation for somebody. Okay, we got celebrating wins. Okay, so it's time for you to celebrate your wins, no matter how large or small. This reinforces a sense of competence and self-efficiency, helping you build confidence in your abilities and believe in your potential for success. Acknowledge who you are and how far you've come. Okay. Toxic masculinity. Okay. So this person could be saying that you're wasting time. You don't do nothing with your life. You celebrate too much. You're very toxic. If you're a masculine, I feel like this was done to a masculine. Okay. Or it could be vice versa, but take it as it resonates. Okay. Most definitely. It says be mindful of the social expectations regarding masculinity and reflect on your beliefs. Practice identifying and expressing a wide range of emotions, including vulnerability, without the feeling of the need to conform to stereotypes, stoicism, or emotional suppression. So this person could have wanted you to be emotionally suppressed, okay, when it comes down to your belief system. Okay, I feel like the situation has tested your faith in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or spirit is using this. The Most High is using this in order for you to grow in some way, okay, to strengthen your faith, in order for you to know what this is. Okay, we got egg on your face. So yeah, they wanted to embarrass you. Most definitely, this person did this to embarrass you. You know, it's almost like I have it, so why can't you have it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be with me. And this is all behind somebody not wanting to be with somebody. Is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, this toxic feminine energy. And who's to say? Both of y'all could have been toxic at one point. Okay? But the reality is there's a toxic masculine and there's a toxic feminine. Okay? We got them trying to waste your time, you know, and here it is. You could be feeling very embarrassed if you're a masculine. Okay. All right. Or this is somebody who felt like you wasted their time if you are a masculine. But this person is celebrating, and I'm hearing they're celebrating too soon. This toxic feminine was celebrating wins, confirming this is a toxic feminine. Yeah, be wary of unhealthy competition with others, which can lead to comparison, jealousy, resentment instead of support and collaboration. This can reinforce harmful gender stereotypes and perpetuate societal expectations that undermine women's empowerment and equality. So there's nothing divine about this person. Like I said, we got laser focused. Okay, stay committed to your goals and remain dedicated to your vision. Even when faced with challenges and setbacks, use your setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow, and keep pushing forward with determination and perseverance, clarifying this toxic masculinity. So it's definitely what I said. Okay, Spirit is using, the Most High is using this situation to strengthen you, to strengthen your abilities, and we got learning from the past. So this was a learning lesson for whoever you are. If you are a masculine, there's definitely a toxic feminine energy here that's involved in this. Okay, I feel like understand and recognize that your past mistakes will help you avoid repeating the future. Okay, it is important for you to learn from your failure setbacks that can make you better choices, so that you can make better choices, pursue more fulfilling paths, and build resilience and inner strength. And we got scrutiny. The confirmation. Y'all hear that dog outside? You may be too critical when it comes to a certain person, situation. Remember, you don't have to know the whole truth. So take what you see, take what you hear with a grain of salt. Conduct your own investigation without the noise from others, and come to your own conclusion. I mean, Spirit is speaking, ain't it? Ain't Spirit speaking? Oh, okay. Keep the peace, okay? So this toxic feminine energy may be trying to come back around to keep the peace. Once they find out that they're busted, you know, the veil has been lifted. You know what I'm saying? No wonder the veil has been in like all the readings. No wonder all this energy keeps coming in these readings. It's all starting to make sense. Yeah. Use your brain. Okay? We got keeping the peace. Okay? So I feel like whoever this person is, they suppress their own emotions. They have some type of healing that they need to handle anyway. Instead of them healing, they're partying. This toxic femininity. Okay? This toxic feminine. Okay? And then we got stop compromising your values for the sake of peace. Don't allow others to manipulate or dominate your mental health. So something with their mental health. Okay? So they have mental health issues. And that is not to say that this toxic masculine doesn't. But I can guarantee you, this person is not on record for mental health. This person is on record for something else. Okay? Which is way deeper and bigger than mental health. Alright? Too self-sufficient. So this toxic masculine, okay, whether they are still masculine, whether they are toxic now, whether they were toxic, you know what I'm saying? Between the ages of 20 and 30, we know those ages. We know what they mean. We know that everybody don't have it all together, especially emotionally. But I feel like they're more emotionally stable than this person, than this toxic feminine, okay? And paint the town red. This is the opportunity of venture. So like, whatever this situation is, when it comes to this toxic masculine, I feel like you're being guided to be able to move forward. You're being able to learn a lesson from this, okay? It's sad that you have to learn a lesson like this, you know, through this situation or whatnot. But whatever this is, they really think they slick, but they not as slick as Spirit. So you can't trick the universe, and you can't trick God. And that's one thing for sure and two for certain. When you know, you know. Energy don't lie. Okay? We got wise and knowledgeable. Whoever you are, too cut and dry, and camouflage. Somebody's trying to cover something up. Okay? You might be restricted, or this is somebody trying to restrict your finances. This is somebody trying to restrict you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. This is whoever I'm talking to, you're very wise. Okay? You're flexible as well. This could be your strengths that people have a problem with, or they, you know, hate behind the scenes on, because you actually do know what you want. You have a certain mindset, whether you have fully grown or not mentally. I feel like you know enough, and you actually do know what you want. So this toxic feminine has a problem with what it is that you want. Okay, they want you to be restricted, to have a restricted outlook, and this situation is coming to an end. I feel like they're very naive and childlike when it comes to the energy, okay? And there's a need for you to readjust and realign your situation. We got busybodies, which is letting me know somebody is all intruding in your energy, your energetic field, but blaming you for something that they're actually doing. Let's talk about it, okay? Understand that spirit got your back, okay? When it comes to whatever these people have to say, when it comes to any type of slander, any type of gossip, and spirit is actually exposing these people at this time, okay? Because you will reactivate, okay? Spirit is reactivating you fully, and this time you're going to be stronger than you were before. You're going to know, you're going to have more confidence within yourself. You're going to be able to walk upright when it comes down to something. That is not to say that you won't fall off, but it definitely won't be behind no shit like this, okay? Because you will have learned your lesson, and you will survive this for whoever you are, okay? I feel like a lot of y'all, this is, you know, when things happen, this was a minor setback for somebody, but it's going to be a major comeback. This situation is actually pushing you closer to your faith, pushing you closer to your belief in God, pushing you closer to what it is that you do want. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you the opportunity to grow spiritually, mentally, and physically. And I feel like what was meant to hurt you or what was meant to harm you, people are about to really find out what's really going on behind the scenes. Yeah, after investigating something. Instead of investigating something, these people are out here scrutinizing people. You know what I'm saying? To where you got to go conduct your own investigation because of some other shit. Because people can't do their job correctly. Yeah. They figure they can harass you. They can stop you. They can shut you up. Yeah. But what they didn't know was that your whole spirit team was behind you. What they didn't know was you favored by the Most High. What they didn't know was you know what you know. I'm hearing exceeded expectations abundantly. So whatever this is, it's a wrap for this shit. It's a wrap for it. Something about a lawsuit as well could be being had due to the setbacks, due to something else. This could be helping you and allowing you to level up. Y'all may have a lawsuit on your hands for scrutiny when it comes down to what is it that they call it? Defamation of character? Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are going to be shocked when they find out what's really going on with this individual. This toxic feminine energy. Okay? We all have a little ways of some things. You know, nobody's perfect. So I'm not saying I'm perfect or other people are perfect or you're perfect. But damn it, we know good damn well what toxic look like. Okay? And we know not to entertain toxic at my big old age. But at my big old age, I know energy. Yeah, that's just a gift. So I'm gonna read on it. You're not gonna tell me what to read on my channel. Go review them cases. Go put the pieces of the puzzle together. All right? For the jury and the judge. We got discovery. Yeah, go put it to work so you can discover what's really going on. You barking up the wrong tree, boo-boo. This person could be an Aries that works in this court system. Okay? Yeah. I feel like they're gaining some confirmation. They're gaining some mental clarity when it comes down to you. When it comes down to your situation. Okay? This is somebody in authority. This is somebody that has power as well. Okay? Yeah, something is definitely being exposed when it comes down to whoever you are. And I feel like you're gaining your confidence back. This could have knocked your confidence all the way down. Especially if you have some type of mental health issues. Tell me more. And that's a big ass lawsuit too. Don't let nothing happen where you got sick while you were in there. Or you had something going on. Because I feel like somebody could have had something going on if they did get arrested. Which caused them more medical issues. Yeah. This is not looking good. The number 8, karma. This is a karmic situation. I feel like it's an end. This is an end. This situation caused you to doubt yourself. Fear. Could have had you in prison. Or somebody's trying to get you locked up. Okay. Tell me more when it comes to this situation. What else do they need to know? There go that Hermit card again. Yeah, somebody doing some deep introspection. It probably allows you to do deep introspection when it comes to you yourself. This could be you in solitude, or this is somebody seeking counsel. Okay? Somebody needs to seek some real counsel. Some mental counsel. Okay, we got Judgment in reverse. Okay? Yeah, this is like you, whatever this was, it may have caused you to go deep down the rabbit hole. Okay? It caused you to take a loss. Okay? This could be financially or whatnot. I feel like somebody was ignoring a call. And this could also be just destruction being brought upon you. Somebody sending destruction your way. Okay? Somebody don't want you to succeed, like I said. Somebody who is ignoring the call. That's choosing the dark side. That's saying you're so dark. Not knowing that you are really not that dark. But, you know, you do. Everybody has a shadow side. Let's talk about it. Balance. The yin and the yang. Do you heal your shadow side? Are you doing any shadow healing? Do you do shadow work? This type of person doesn't. Okay? Thank God I teach my kids how to mentally process things. Yeah. Even when shit like this occurs. Let's talk about it. So we got doubt, distraction, and blame. We also got this person I feel like was doubting you. Okay? This could be the person who did this. This could be the authoritative figure, the council that doubted you. This could be the council that is being the critic, okay, as well. Somebody needs to reflect on what this is, okay? Whatever the situation is now stressing somebody out, or it could have stressed you out. Because who the fuck wants to be sitting in jail for something that they didn't do? False accusations. Telling you. Defamation of character. What else is going on? Yeah, disengage, release, new beginnings. Exactly. They want to sacrifice you. They thought you was going to fall for the okie doke. But you didn't. Okay? They wanted to sacrifice you for a new beginning. Something could be significant about... somebody could be born September 8th, August 9th, August 4th, April 8th, April 9th, August 9th, August 12th, March 12th, 12/3, or 12/2, December the 2nd, or December the 3rd. This could be somebody's birthday. Tell me more. Okay. Yeah, we got ideas, opportunity, manifestation, sticking to goals, being loyal, okay? Collaborating. So this was a group activity, something done in a group for somebody's downfall. This could be your so-called friends. This could be a friend group. Yeah, that was betraying you, or that did this betrayal, that manipulated something. What did they manipulate? I'm hearing the energy. Yeah, they manipulated something when it comes to the energy, so that you won't receive some good news, so that you won't be able to move forward. And I feel like you're going to hear about this too, whoever you are. You definitely going to hear about this, for sure. Somebody could be 43, 34. Somebody could be born in 73. Somebody could be 37. Somebody could be 38. Somebody could be born in 78. Okay? See, when you have a knowing, and you know, you just know. It just don't work like that. It just don't work like that. This one goes here. This one goes here. So we got somebody that's in counsel that's finding out some information about somebody wanting you to fail. Somebody ignoring their call. Okay. Somebody that was working very hard for you not to have something or for you not to know something. And they thought they can get it past you. But whoever you are, you have a high intuition. Okay. You're coming out as a high priestess, or there's a high priestess here. Okay. I feel like this official could have some type of gift as well. Along, just like you do. So if that's the case, we get the same information. So make that shit make sense. Okay? For real. Because there's going to be some secrets coming out when it comes to something. When it comes to this arguments, the competition, the disagreements, the conflicting energy, the teamwork that took place when it comes to somebody collaborating to bring a person down. Okay? In order for them not to adapt. But I feel like whoever you are, you're definitely adapting and you're persevering. Okay, this authoritative figure, this could be somebody's dad coming in to help. This could also be authoritative figure of a masculine energy that's coming in, that's going to bring some harmony to this situation. I can't make it up, and some justice. So this could be the judge. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing the judge and jury. Okay, something for some of y'all, something is going to be thrown out. Yes, you're going to be able to succeed. Exactly. Some of y'all, and I promise you, something is going to be out of here. Confirm this, Hierophant. Yeah, rejection, separation, disharmony, self-love, breakups, distrust, arguments, strain, relations. What is this, Hierophant, with the 2 of Cups reversed? The truth. The truth is coming out, baby. Whether y'all want it to come out or not. The truth is going to come out. Some clarity going to come around this bitch. It's going to be what it's going to be. It is what it is. See, that's what happens when you try to manipulate energy. That you're just doing shit that you shouldn't be doing. There's always more than one way to do things. You don't have to cause people burdens to get something done. Okay? You don't have to spy on people and accuse them of shit. Make that shit make sense. Yeah. Somebody wants you to feel hopeless and depressed. Like you don't have nothing. Or that nothing's going to work for you. Okay? You need to have strength. Whoever you are, you coming out as a wounded warrior. I see 999. Abundance. Moving forward. Abundant flow. Also see 911. So, I don't know what to tell y'all. We got the Tower as I split the deck. Okay? Somebody's coming. It's going to be a revelation coming through when it comes down to this could be somebody who's coming off very nurturing, very kind, very down to earth. Somebody could be looking at somebody as them telling the truth because they have their money in order or something like that. But I feel like the wheel is turning, baby. The wheel is turning. All right. And this is karma. This is karma for somebody, good karma for somebody. And this is bad karma for somebody else. This could be a good karma for this Pisces or this Sagittarius. Okay. We have the Magician here and a past person. So a past person has definitely been dabbling in magic in order to gain access to some type of intuition, your connections, your artistic side, you know what I'm saying, your ideas. But I feel like this is love. This is dealing with a family. This is somebody who wanted a family with you, or they just couldn't do without you. That's why y'all need to keep your little wang-wangs and things inside your little pants and your tutus locked up, because this is the type of shit that had you all fucked up. And it's definitely a karmic situation with this 10-10. Okay? All they was going to do was betray you. But they wanted to do it in their own way. This is something that this person does. In every relationship, not just in one. This person probably got a paper trail from county to county, state to state, when it comes down to somebody dealing with somebody else and causing havoc on people on purpose because they don't want to be with them. I feel like they have some type of neglect issue, or they have been through something in life to where something traumatized them when it comes down to people leaving them. And I'm just being honest. Look, heartbreak. Success. Lovers. Chariot. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. You know, I had been left the situation alone, but Spirit was like, let me tell you something. Now that you're, now that you calm, let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick. I'm like, no way. I sound like my brother. I sound like you, Jason. I know you up there watching over me too. But I know, I felt like no way. I just felt like there's no way on God's green earth. There is no way that they really own this shit. There is no way. But see, when you know, you know. That's why I always tell y'all, use your intuition when it comes to stuff, because your intuition ain't gonna never steer you wrong, and energy don't lie. Energy don't lie. When you mind your business, people will tell on themselves. Okay? And that's on big rigs. So, let's see what the ancestors got to say about this. Because they had a whole lot to say. That's why they was like, let me peep this. Let me show you something. Must have been my granny. I don't know if it was Granny. I don't know who it was. It came through so fast. I didn't even ask. I didn't even want to see or feel. I just want to know. I was like, what? They didn't even give me a chance. It could have been all of them. Because mine don't play. Okay? Just like yours don't play. What does these ancestors got to say about this situation? Yeah. Death is looking for a hole to feed. This card has been coming out. This card been coming out with the child card and everything else. What else is going on? You reap what you sow. So somebody dug themselves a hole that they're not going to be able to get out of. And I don't feel like this is I feel like this is not a physical death. I pray to God it's not a physical death. Okay? I pray to God that it's not a physical death for somebody. Yeah, you reap what you sow, snakes in your yard. Yeah. So somebody definitely was looking for a hole to fill. Your spirit guide said, no way, this ain't what's going on. Okay. All right. That was your brother. That's somebody's brother. Or this is a spirit baby that was protecting. This person could have passed at a young age. Okay. I'm also getting heavy feminine energy. Okay. Grandmother, aunties, mom. We got a grandfather over here. Native American spirit. Okay. So y'all got an entourage. Like I said, energy don't lie. I'm telling you, when I pick up what I pick up. Okay. We got none spirit guide in reverse. Okay. So some of y'all, these people have, whoever you are, y'all got a different belief system, okay? I also feel like they could have been using Santa Madre, okay, in order to cause an end to somebody, okay? So that you won't walk in your purpose and so that you won't receive this justice. But you won't get this rebirth. And your spirit guides are guiding you and giving you the information that you need from your dream state of what's really going on around here. Okay, of what's really going on. We got meditate, self-care and relax, and Congo spirit guide, and ancestors are listening. Ancestors want you to know they listening to these people talk in these rooms. They listening to them talk at home. They listening to them. They're watching them stalk you and all the rest of that stuff. They're watching them make false accusations on you. They're watching all of that. They watching them try to get you caught up. Okay. And for some of y'all, these people need to be worried about their tutu. This toxic feminine. It's something with the doctor, something with yoni care is going on. Or there's a need to. Maybe they need to close their legs. Because it's a paper trail of some shit that they're doing. Because they're hurt. It's not personal, but it is personal. Okay? And we got victory here. Cleansing your heart chakra. This could have broke you down in your heart space. Okay? Like, why would this person do this to me? They were supposed to be for me. Whatever the case may be, Spirit is guiding you to cleanse yourself. You know, I feel like this is something that you are doing, or this is something that you need to be focused on doing. But there's definitely a lot here when it comes down to this. It don't make no sense. I'm just so tired of people with, you know, accusing people of doing things and not knowing the truth, and then want to sit up and then take it and run with it like you know what the fuck is going on when you don't know what the fuck is going on at all. Like, pay attention and do your fucking job. How about that? Especially when you go fucking with somebody who minds their own fucking business. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. Okay? They lucky I left them initials downstairs. Okay? Just know that. Yeah, know that. So anyway, what do you have to look forward to? I feel like that's it. That's it. We're going to close this message out. Spirit is saying close it out. So I'm just going to close it out. Be on the lookout for the other messages. I haven't even put those out from the ones I did way earlier this morning, late last night. I'll be putting those out for whoever you are. Yeah, this was a bad investment for somebody. This was a bad investment. They could have paid somebody to do something. Somebody could be getting paid to do some shit. This came out in reverse. This is a bad investment. This was a bad investment for somebody. But you live and you learn, right? This person is going to be trying to come back in and reconcile with your ass. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's okay to forgive. We got mechanic here. Yeah, mend what needs to be mending. Okay, it might not, it says it might be broken, but it's not, but all is not lost. So for some of y'all, this is a family dynamic, okay, for you, okay? And, you know, you could be guiding somebody to mend something, or this could be you, you know, mending it with the people, forgiving for yourself. Like I said in the other message this morning, okay? So balance is needed when it comes to your relationships. Okay, I feel like before you even get back into a relationship, baby, you need to worry about taking care of you. Isolation. You need to be in hermit mode. There's some healing that needs to take place. Okay. And this is for your own well-being. This is for your growth. Okay, because you have new beginnings headed your way. You have possibility to make money in different ways, in many different jobs. Okay, multiple streams of income, or this could be something that you're working on. I feel like pick up where you left off, baby. You got a streak of luck coming in, and I feel like you're unlocking something when it comes to something. Something about your finances are going to be looking up. Things are going to be turning around for you and turning in your favor. Okay, and there's a need for you to write something down and plan. Make sure that you have your plans mapped out. Do not share this with anybody. Okay, because I also see that you are creative for whoever you are, but I feel like by sharing sometimes, this could be your major setback, or this could be causing some type of setback. This could also be dealing with you releasing something and old conditioning. So you may be used to explaining and doing stuff and sharing your achievements and, you know, things of that nature for whatever it is that you've accomplished, your certifications, graduation, whatever this is, new jobs, new whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna be happy, okay? That's where these setbacks come in. This is where people begin to hate you. It's either your relationship that you have with your parents that they don't have, 9 times out of 10. When you're around that age, you know, it's the relationships that you have with your family, how close you are, things like that. Yeah. Because no stone is left unturned in my domain. Not if I see it. And I'm going to see it regardless whether I want to see it or not. Because Spirit going to show me. Yeah. As well as myself. Okay? So we got somebody being in denial because, you know, about what's about to happen. Because of some type of deception. And because of some loss. Okay, some of y'all may need to write something down. That's the second time I said something about writing something down. So I feel like it's something about activating your energy, your power. Okay, it's something about steady moving and not giving up here. And I feel like I said before, this is your faith being tested. Sometimes situations like this will occur to test your faith. Normally when something big is headed your way, normally when a big blessing is headed your way, or something that you manifested that's very huge, I'm here enormous, okay, but exquisite. So I don't know what that means for you. Whatever that may mean for you, it's something about that, okay. So definitely try to stay in good spirits, stay in hot, look, as I split the deck, full circle completion. This cycle is completed. And anybody that tries to uncomplete it, yeah, they'll have a setback. Yeah. Somebody fumbled the ball on something, and I feel like somebody is about to be called out on that. And it doesn't look good, but it is what it is. All right, so congratulations for being able to come out of this situation more blessed than you went in, more grateful than when you went in. Congratulations on accepting your calling, and paying attention when it comes down to the Most High, because baby, one thing for sure and two for certain, this is not what they thought it was gonna be. It's definitely not gonna turn out the way they wanted it to turn out. And I ain't bragging, I ain't boasting for whoever this message is for, but look, just know you covered. Just know God got you. Just know your ancestors got your back. For real, Spirit got your back. So I hope this message does give somebody the clarity that they need, the information that they need. And until next time, remember to always keep God first. And for my soul tribe and those of you who are new, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Stay steadfast on your journey. Whether this message resonated with you or not, if you were just stopping by to listen, okay? And gratitude. I'll see y'all on the next message. Until then, remember to keep God first. Always. Always keep God first.